Texas Tech QB Brendan Sorsby enters treatment program for gambling addiction following transfer. Add AP News as your preferred source to see more of our stories on Google. Add AP News on Google. Add AP News as your preferred source to see more of our stories on Google. Share Lubbock, Texas. AP. Texas Tech said Monday that transfer quarterback Brendan Sorsby was taking an indefinite leave of absence to enter a residential treatment program for a gambling addiction, a move that comes just months after he reportedly landed a multimillion-dollar deal to return to his home state for his final college season. Texas Tech said it is committed to supporting Brendan through his recovery process and to ensure his long-term health and well-being. There was no immediate word on whether Sorsby will be available for the upcoming season, and no potential timetable was provided for the treatment. The 22-year-old Sorsby started his college career at Indiana in 2022 before a transfer to Cincinnati to play the past 2 seasons. ESPN, citing unidentified sources, reported that the QB allegedly made thousands of online bets on a variety of sports via a gambling app, which could impact his eligibility depending on the details. NCAR rules were eased in 2023 to recognize the proliferation of legalized gambling, but still call for a permanent ban for athletes who bet on their own games. According to the outlet, Sorsby bet on Indiana football games in 2022 and only to win. He did not place a wager on the one game in which he appeared that season as a freshman, when he maintained that season of eligibility before playing 10 games for the Hoosiers in 2023. The NCAR is now investigating the case, ESPN reported. Read more. Due to confidentiality rules put in place by NCAR member schools, the NCAR will not comment on current, pending, or potential investigations, the NCAR said in a statement released to news organizations. However, the NCAR takes sports betting very seriously and is committed to the protection of student-athlete well-being and the integrity of competition. The association works with integrity monitoring services, state regulators, and other stakeholders to conduct appropriate due diligence whenever reports are received. Sorsby was one of the biggest names in this year's transfer portal and left Cincinnati for a reported $5 million from Texas Tech, which last season won its first Big 12 championship and made the playoff after being among the nation's biggest spenders putting together its roster. We love Brendan and support his decision to seek professional help, Texas Tech head coach Joey McGuire said in a statement released by the school. Taking this step requires courage, and our primary focus is on him as a person. Our program is behind Brendan as he prioritizes his health. In the statement, Texas Tech said its primary focus remains on fostering an environment where student-athletes feel empowered to prioritize their mental health and seek professional assistance. The school said it would have no further comment on Sorsby's status to protect the integrity of the recovery process. Sign up for Morning Wire. Our flagship newsletter breaks down the biggest headlines of the day. Email address. Sign up by checking this box. You agree to AP's terms of use and acknowledge that AP may collect and use your data pursuant to our privacy policy. Cincinnati, which announced Feb. 26 it would sue the quarterback for allegedly breaching his name, image, and likeness contract, declined comment. According to the lawsuit, Sorsby signed a NIL agreement in July 2025 covering the 2025 and 26 seasons, and that there would be a $1 million buyout if he transferred, payable within 30 days. Sorsby announced on Dec. 15 that he was entering the transfer portal and announced on Jan. 4 that he would play for Texas Tech. The Red Raiders brought in Sorsby after